Pause up, everybody. Welcome to the last show of 2020 Meowie Hour, presented by the Cat Fancier Association. I'm your host, Arden Moore. And of course, it's got to be one with a lot of hiccups. So we shifted gears. And so we have little technical difficulties, but we all have a sense of humor, and that's what matters. And we all love cats. So joining me today as my co-pilots, once again, are the very talented all-breed judge from CFA, Kathy Black. You earned a medal today. And also earning a medal for presenting this show is all-breed CFA judge and editor of Cat Talk, the remarkable Teresa Kiger. And we got a guy that a lot of you from CFA know quite well. He is a CFA judge, and we're going to talk about cats and costumes and more. And it's my honor to present to you Brian Pearson. Brian, you made it. We saw that you have a lot of ceiling fans in your house.
I cannot get this darn iPad to sync, so I'm always looking down. I apologize to everybody.
But he has a great smile. Don't you agree, everybody? He's got a great smile.
It's going to be.
All right. So this is the last couple of days before we say 2020 is in hindsight. I don't know. I want to go around the room. What's something good you think you can salvage out of this year? Let's start with you, Brian. I'm trying to be optimistic because we know all the that's happened in 2020 that starts with an S and ends in a T. But what would be something that you would like to share with people that says this was something good that happened in 2020? What would you say, Brian?
In 2020, I would say that I continued with my friendships. I continued with my health and my happiness. Nothing bad happened to me. So I'm blessed that every day was the same.
I like it. How about you, Kathy? What's something good you're salvaging out of 2020?
Well, I'm like Brian. I think that during this time, we got to slow down a little bit, really start to appreciate the loved ones in our lives, be very thankful. I'm very blessed that my parents survived COVID, and, so far, no one that's been close to me has died from it, which I know there's a lot of people in this world that can't say that. So right. I'm grateful and thankful for that. And like Brian, I've been working on my health this year also. So, I was not going to put on the COVID-15. I was going to lose the COVID-15. So, I think that we can always count our blessings every day of the year, regardless if we're in the pandemic or not.
I agree. Thank you. Good one. How about you, Teresa?
I had a lot of opportunities during 2020. I had a lot of challenges, and I've learned and am still continuing to learn a lot of things in my career, my real career, and also have deepened some friendships and discovered a few different activities. So yeah, it's been all in all not a bad year.
Well, I'm grateful for this guy. Rusty, the performer. He came into our life. We adopted him in late January from Samantha Martin of the amazing Acro Cats. And he jumps through hoops. He rides in a stroller, and he's learning how to teach pet first aid with me. I'm also terrible at pronouncing it, but I have done a complete year of Duolingo doing Spanish. Yo aprendo Español para los años, which sounds like I'm Italian, but you give me any grammar and I know what yo goes with an O and ella goes with an E and all this other stuff. So I tried to learn something new, Spanish, which makes everybody laugh, all my Hispanic friends, when I try to have a conversation with them, but that's okay. I can take it.
I did not know you got rusty this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Arden, what did you think aprendo español meant?
I'm learning. Uh-oh.
Oh, okay.
Aprendo. I can, yo escribio español.
Entiendo español.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, see, I got a lot to go there. But I'm grateful because this is the year we
There you
created Meowie Hour.
Oh, there you go. In the end of
Yeah, this is the year we created Meowie Hour because we felt it was doggone time to raise acknowledgement and a spotlight on all great cats, purebreds and the mutt ones like I have. So I'm like you guys. I'm trying to say what is good out of this year. And for me, I'm grateful for this little guy. I'm grateful for all of you and for Meowie Hour. And I'm grateful that these two books I wrote came out during COVID for kids. And I'm like, well, that's going to put a damper in trying to do any talks with kids. I think parents across the world were like, we got to find something for our kids at home to do. So the books are now already in their second printing. Thank you. So I'm trying to think of good things. So thank you all for doing that. Which brings me to now, what about the cats? Well, I did a survey of cats. I talked to a lot of like Bengals and Singaporas and Persians and Russian blues and mutt cats. And I asked them, I said, what's your New Year's resolution? And there's what the top 5 choices are. If we can show that picture, do you have that picture of the kitty with the New Year's Eve hat? Okay, we'll flash that. I think he's a tuxedo cat. So here is from, I borrowed this from Catster magazine. One resolution number 1, the cat wants to finally catch that darn red dot that's flying around all the time on the laser. 2, kitties everywhere want to sleep on more of your just pulled out of the dryer laundry. You know, the one that's all nice and clean, and then now you have speckles of cat hair on it. 3, most cats want to start a pen cap collection. How many of you have knocked the top off your pen and it goes on the floor and it's like feline hockey, right? 4, I love this. We've got tiny houses on HGTV that we've been looking at ad nauseum. Cats just want to have a tiny box living. How many of you have been getting the Chewy boxes and the Amazon boxes, and your cat quickly fits, even if it's a small box, fits their big butt into the box, raise a paw, all right? And finally, I think this is not really gonna be followed. The 5th resolution for cats is they finally wanna kick that catnip habit.
Oh, no.
Ooh, especially not in 2020. Brian, do you have any kitties that dig the catnip? Brian, do you have any cats that like catnip?
I have no cats. My one cat died 3 years ago, and I have not found a magical pet to replace her.
Have you tried catnip? I'm afraid of your answer. I think it's legal. Catnip is legal in all states, so you'd be safe.
Ask him if he's family friendly.
What is that?
Ask him if he's family friendly.
You ask him. All right. So what we're going to do today, we're going to have some fun with Brian, and we're going to have a little costume show with cats, which I think is pretty cool to get a cat to wear something. My cats will wear a nice fancy bow tie and maybe a harness when I'm walking them on a leash, but I have yet to get them to walk the catwalk, if you will, in any kind of fabulous outfit. We're also going to share with you the winner of last week's trivia question. Now, here's the trivia question. The trivia question from last week was, name the highest grossing Christmas movie of all time. This movie has made, and counting, $511 million.
Oh,
yeah. And it's a sequel, Brian.
I thought it was like Home Alone.
That was second. Good.
Oh.
A lot of people guessed Home Alone.
It was The Grinch 2018. Not The Grinch Who Stole Christmas, not Elf, not Polar Express, not Home Alone. It was The Grinch 2018. What do you think of that? So what did the winner win, Miss Kathy Black?
Well, the winner of that one was Minoka Lakin, And Minoka won a prize way back when we first started Meowie Hour. So
Oh,
I
cool.
was happy to see him come up again a winner, and he won the furniture topper.
All right. All right. The furniture topper, as you guys know, is that circular thing that all cats like to circle, 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 and sit in. And it comes from Furniture, the store in St. Louis, Minneapolis, St. Paul, Minneapolis. We want to thank them and also Mary Tan from Whisker Media for arranging for this great prize that all cats, big and small. My big cat Casey loves his desk topper, and he stretches out like an accordion, but I don't know how he fits, but he does. So we're gonna get some more prizes now. Now, Brian, the rules are this. If you know the answer, you cannot say it on the air.
Let's first talk about the other two winners we had.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry. Yeah, go ahead, Kathy, my bad.
Because you had them come up with the name of one of our guest cats.
Oh, okay, yes.
Remember?
Yes, was that for Jessica Bartlett from Whiskers at Home?
And it was Ruthie. Ruthie was the one you were talking about.
Right.
And the winner, they get the last two of Doc and Phoebe's toys, the feeding toys.
They're called hunting feeders, guys. They're shaped like a mouse. Wow. How's that for fortuitous? I just happen to have one right within reach. So they're getting a whole feeding system.
Yeah, I was able to get a hold of Gail Mellon, Mellen, Gail Mellon. I was able to get a hold of her and get her address, but I've not been able to get a hold of Juliana Rachel or Juliana Rachel. That's
Okay.
the name that showed up on Facebook. So that may not be her real name, but that's the name she uses on Facebook is Juliana Rachel. If you're here today, please contact me, kathy.black@yahoo.com, so we can get your prize to you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. So today, our prize is going to be what? What's our prize today?
I think it's a sturdy. Is that what you said?
What is
No.
it?
No, we're doing Zymox and Oratine, aren't we?
No, I think we're doing the Sturdy Products Carrier.
Oh, okay, okay.
Everybody, after the show, go to Sturdy Products. It's STURDI, sturdyproducts.com. They make great, great dog and cat products. I know a lot of folks that go to cat shows use their products. When I go to talks pre-COVID, I had a collapsible Sturdy product pop-up for Casey when we do our behavior and pet first aid talks. It's hilarious. I'm thinking he's like in an RV camper, just pops right out and lands on a 6-foot table. And I'm like waiting for him to have like TV in there and a shower and everything. It's really big and
We
spacious.
love our sturdy tents. I love the
Yeah.
cat sitters use them.
And they fold up really well. So we're going to ask a trivia question. That's what's up for grabs. And thank you again, Penny and Rich from Sturdy Products. Don't answer this question, Brian, if you know it. You got to have a poker face. So the question is, let's show that picture of the stray cats. Do we have that picture?
Yes.
And we're going to play a little music, pause crossed, only 30 seconds, so we don't have to pay for the song. But we want you to name the year Stray Cat Strut, the song by the Stray Cats. When did it air? Was it A, 1982, B, 1983, C, 1984, or D, 1985? I gave you guys an extremely easy question for the end of the year.
Okay, let's play some Stray Cat.
All right, we can boogie if we want.
Let's see if I can get it up.
I'm a terrible dancer, but I don't care. I can embarrass myself.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, here we go, guys. Here's that guy, remember with the pompadour?
I already got the ad going. Hang on, I got an ad going.
It's only 2 seconds. Here it goes. Boom.
I'm
You
gonna-
guys. All right. All right. Well, thank you, Kathy. All right. So again, up for grabs, we're doing a Sturdy Products Carrier. And for the person who gets selected and knew what year did Stray Cat Strut by Stray Cats, makes it easy figuring out who wrote the song. What year did it first air? A, 1982, B, 1983, C, 1984, or D, 1985?
It was
You
one of
have a
those
few
years.
days, right, Kathy?
It
Go
was one of
ahead and
those
put it on
years.
Facebook.
Yeah,
Put your, Yeah, and I think that's a great prize to end the year. What do you think?
I think that's a fabulous prize. I'd like to.
Oh,
have
yeah.
those. Yeah. Always can use a new carrier.
All right. Well, for this spotlight on our special guest, Brian Pearson, formerly a school teacher, now one of the most popular judges at CFA shows. I need a little assistance from his sister, who is Kathy Black. So Kathy said to me, we got to get Brian on. And I'm like, I'm a former investigative reporter. I'm like, Brian, let's talk. And he's like, I'm not telling you anything. So I'm like, great, this could be fun. We have some fun. But I love your wit, Brian. And I want to first ask you, why are you a CFA judge? What's the draw?
To be a CFA judge,
Yeah.
you get to
seem to
play
enjoy it.
with you get to play with every cat at the cat show and have a one-on-one special moment.
All right. So we've got, I think Kathy and Teresa put together some photos. I feel like this is your life, Brian Pearson. So let's show the one. How do you want to do this, Kathy? Which one do you want to show first?
Well,
And we're going to have you talk.
Yeah, I have a PowerPoint going, so let me just get
All
it.
right. This one exactly is the best one to start with. Dude, what are you doing with that cat? I heard this is actually a boy cat.
This is boy, and his name. And the lovely thing about this cat is he embraces every costume completely. He loves it.
Look at those booties, pumpkin booties. What kind of cat is he, Brian?
Everything about the outfit is perfect, and the cat never struggles to get out of it. The cat wears pride.
It's very nice. What breed is this cat?
This is an Oriental short hair.
All right, all right. So what are you doing, dude, with the skirt?
Well, he has on matching underwear. Matching underwear.
So if he has to use the litter box, dude, what does he give you a signal? It's gonna take me a minute, man. I gotta like disrobe.
Cat that when Patsy puts him in a costume, he wears everything and smiles the entire time. He's a wonderful cat.
Do you know this cat too, Kathy?
Yes, I've had the pleasure of judging costume contests where this cat has shown
And
up.
what is this cat's name?
His name, well, she calls him Bean.
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 Yeah. What's hilarious is that not only does she fully decorate the cat, but she always has a prop that goes along with the costume. So here's like a little mouse,
Yeah.
and it's got the good witch of the evil witch of the west or whatever stockings from
The evil mouse.
yeah, and like you said, the booties and the hat. I mean, she goes all out on these things.
Well, let's give a shout out. Who is this? Who did this?
Her name's
Patsy Stoka.
Patsy, good job.
Decoy, I think is her last name. Anyway, we have some other pictures of Bean also.
Okay, let's go through this. Brian, be our tour guide. What's this outfit? Do you remember this show with him with this knitted look?
This orange outfit here, this cat wore it for a show, and I've rarely seen this cat wear the same costume more than once. This cat must have a tremendous wardrobe. He
probably has his own wing in the house, just for his closet. Wow. And the one in the middle, is that like a Valentine's or what is that?
I'm guessing that's a Valentine's look also, yes.
Okay. And then why is is that supposed to be like a cat in a bathtub or a bucket of soap?
Yeah, this is a kitten in a bucket of soap taking a bath.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was Rub-a-Dub-Tub, Cat in the Tub.
That's a whole new aspect of Persian babe in there.
Yeah, making a splash, wouldn't you think? Oh, that was bad. Okay, let's see the next slide, please.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. I love this in the middle. Wow. Talk about these costumes, guys, because for people like me that love going to a CFA show, one of the fun parts is the costume aspect, right? Because you have the pure breeds going up for honors, you've got the household cats, but it sounds like to me the costume competition must be a big draw pre-COVID and after COVID, because it's going to happen.
It was always the people would come to the show and say, when is the costume contest going to start? And they all crowd around the ring. And Brian is hilarious because he'll make a comment about every one of them. But yeah, that usually by the time I get to the cats, they've shed their outfit and the cat's sitting in the cage with clothing beside them. And I'm always like, I don't know how to put this on them. I've never dressed my cats up before. So, but yeah, I mean, just some of the cats really do enjoy it, and Bean is one of those cats that.
Well, you look at their body language. Okay, you're a judge, Brian. When a cat comes to you in a cat costume judging, you probably are also watching whether they're looking like they're freaked out or that they're like, I'm wearing it well, right?
You can always tell when a cat is embracing the costume because they don't struggle. There's no resistance in their body. Just completely off.
Wow. I just can't believe they got this on top of their head. The one in the middle. That looks like
I want to hear about the Sphinx and the itty bitty yellow polka dot bikini.
Yeah, because that one looks like a little risque. What'd you think of that one, Brian, when you were judging?
Considering that cat
has
is
sunglasses.
Considering that they're usually naked.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Sphinx, I mean, this was one of those pictures that was in the virtual cat contest.
Oh, okay.
And when I saw that, I just died laughing because that not only does the cat look like it's got skin because it doesn't have any fur, but really, when you see a bikini on a hairy cat, it's not nearly as funny as seeing one on a naked cat,
No, and I mean the two-piece, I mean, look at the bottom. It's like a little bit saying, hey boys, I'm here.
It's definitely a bikini.
Yeah, it's definitely a bikini, but if you look closely, you're going to see a flower and shades, sunglasses.
Yep.
I love the sunglasses.
Sunglasses. That's got to be a cool cat. All right, that sounds good. What's next? All right, Brian, I mean, what a great life. I can see you putting on your IRS tax statement. Occupation, cat custom judge, right?
I'm sorry, what did you say?
On your IRS tax form, do you put your occupation as cat costume judge?
No, I don't mention it at all to the IRS. I hope they're not listening today.
We'll find out. We'll all raise money for you, Brian.
Thank you.
But the first one has Kitty getting really jolly with some strategically placed ornaments. Did I say it nicely? What'd you think when you saw? Is this the same cat? Is this Bean?
It's the same one, Bean. And look at the happy expression in his face.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he loves every and the costume.
I love it. This is very creative.
You could put him in anything.
Well, I think he should be in a commercial on a movie because really, he's stealing the show, wouldn't you say?
Arden, that's so he knows what's sport and what's starboard.
That's good. That's good. All right. This beautiful cat in the middle. Tell us about this one.
This is an Indian princess.
Nice. And what breed is this?
And this Persian liked everything about the outfit. She liked her headdress. She liked her collar. She didn't try and get any of it off. She really embraced it.
Nice.
So Arden,
Nice.
one time I was judging the costume cats, and this cat was entered and had on this outfit, and then the cat was called to a regular judging ring. So the owner came up, took everything off real quick, left the costume in the cage, ran the cat to the other ring to be judged.
Oh
Came
no.
back, put it all back on, and stepped away, and you would have never known that the cat had exited, you know, because you can't be judged with all that on, obviously.
Right, right.
Now,
And the cat was cool with it?
the cat was cool with that's a Persian. They didn't care. Yeah.
Yeah. And how about this beauty
One
in
of
the
our
end?
one of our viewers has noted on Facebook that she made the Indian costume.
She did? Who is it? Let's do a shout out.
Well, she's coming. And yeah, I apologize. I never can remember your actual person name.
Yeah, we want to do a shout out. It's amazing. It's creative. And that cat, that person is like, look at me, front and center. How about
Yes, yes, she is.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
Jill.
That was Jill. That was Onyx Cats.
Yeah.
hi, okay, hi Jill. Good job, Jill. Who is this cutie pie? Is this an Abyssinian? I'm terrible at this, guys. Who is this on the end?
It's an Abyssinian.
And what's the
It's-
story on Calypso, man?
Oh no,
Calypso,
I think that's Carmen Miranda.
Carmen Miranda. Yep.
Moran cat?
Got the
I
fruit
can't
on
believe
the
that
head.
cat left that thing on his head, or her head, or whatever. And look at
Yes.
the cutout for the ears.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. All right, what's the story on this one, Brian? Did you want to get a daiquiri at the end, or, you know, what'd you think?
Of
Bahama
Carmen
Mama?
Miranda? Are you talking about Carmen Miranda?
Yes, yes.
Sometimes you have to make the cat motion. You get the cat up so that it can dance around, and then you have to sing in the background so that you can embellish even more for the poor costume. You know,
Aw.
you have to add a little more humor to it.
Did you channel your inner Carmen?
This cat has a little bit of anger in its eyes. Oh yes, always. This cat is not embracing it. She kind of has a little bit of squint to her eyes, like maybe
Yeah,
she's not having
a
fun.
good time. Well, also her whiskers are a little bit stiffer than the beautiful Persian and Bean.
Yeah, she's definitely
Yes.
got them.
She's like, take the darn picture now.
Yes.
That is a lot of fruit up there.
Yeah.
It's hard for any cat to deal with something on its head.
Well, especially but I'm glad the ears had a little opening,
Yeah.
so that was good. But I think this cat I'm going to give you about 5 minutes. We have an agreement. I hope you win, and then afterwards, you owe me a whole truckload of catnip.
I think it's kind of jealous because it doesn't have the jingle bells, you know.
Yeah, that's probably true. Do you have any more photos, Kathy?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. This is kind of fun. This is the holiday end of the year Meowie Hour. Oh my gosh, let's play ball.
Now,
Talk about this
these
one.
were two that were entered in the virtual cat show. So Brian has not judged these, but I just thought that these were really cool outfits that these cats had on.
Wow, I'm glad it was the Red Sox, not the Black Sox, because, you know, they kind of threw the World Series back in the 30s, so that's good. Tell us about this one, Kathy. This one is this also an Abyssinian?
Yes. Yeah.
I mean,
and I mean, it's just so cute. It's got the ball cap on. Of course, the ears are sticking out. It's got the baseball bat pose with it. Like you said, it's the Red Sox. So they must be Red Sox fans. I don't know if there's a number on the back of that jersey or not, but
it would be number 1.
yeah, it'd be number 1. Yeah, it's just a
But
really,
I looked at the collar. The collar has something on it too.
yeah, I don't know what that, I think it's like looks like it's like a gold medal or a blue ribbon or something. I don't know what that is. Yeah.
Okay. Now the one next to him,
Looks like
arr, Go ahead, Brian, what are you going to say? What do you think?
I think that one looks very good as a pirate.
Oh
yes.
my gosh, I'd walk the plank with that cat. What kind of cat is that? Is that a Himalayan or am I bad? That's why I'm not a breed judge. Okay, Kathy, what is
Yeah, it looks like a rag doll to me.
Okay, what do you guys think? Do you concur, Brian and Teresa?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, all right. What beautiful eyes. I'm just falling into
Yes.
that pirate's eyes. I'll walk the plank. So, Brian, what do you think of this one? I know you didn't get to judge this one, but this cat's got a lot going on. Talk about that.
I like the pirate. It has a real sweet expression, and it seems to be having a good time with it. It has a sweet open look to the face. That Abyssinian is really cinched up in that outfit. That has to be a very super friendly cat in order to endure all of that and pose and look up for the pic.
Oh yeah, he was looking for the outfield fence because that's where he's going to hit that mouse over that fence, right?
Angels in the outfield, some.
Yep, that's right. Angels in the outfield, that's right. So I noticed as a judge, I love listening to you, Brian. You're looking at the response of the cat because it's one thing to put cats in outfits, but the cat really needs to like it. So do you ever give tips to people if they're thinking about dressing up their cats? What would you say?
Exactly. It's like dressing up your little kid for Halloween. You know, if the little kid at Halloween loves the costume, then it makes it twice as magical. If the kid hates the costume, it's entertaining for the parents, but it's not as magical.
All right. So how long have you been judging costumes and cats?
Costume cat contest began, of all places, in Kansas City with frontier fanciers. I'm going to say 14 years ago.
Wow, so it's relatively new. Okay.
It is relatively new, and many people love it, and other people think, oh, it's degrading for a pedigree cat to dress that way. Well, I don't think it's degrading. It's like Halloween for cats.
I
like that. That's a great analogy. What were you going to say, Kathy?
Costume contest at the Frontier Show years ago, and I didn't realize that's probably where it started, but that was way back in the beginning days where it wasn't a commonplace theme, you know,
yes.
at our shows. But it became. We started doing it at the shows in Texas. We would have one judge judge them on Saturday and a different judge judge them on Sunday. So we would have two different competitions for the people that weren't able to come to the show on Saturday. They would still be able to watch the costume cats be judged on Sunday. So here's a couple more pictures. We've got like a 4th of July, a Persian in the 4th of July outfit. We've got a cat that's got Mickey Mouse riding a saddle on its back. And this was the overall winner of the Kitty Couture contest for the virtual cat show, was this Russian blue and this gorgeous pink. I don't know.
I have that outfit, the same outfit. It's in my closet. I was going to wear it for today's show, but you know.
Well, you should have. Boy,
I gave it some thought too. I have that same outfit, but in blue.
Oh my gosh, Brian, we could have been teammates here, man. All right.
Yes.
Is there any particular breed of cat that seems to be more tolerant of costume wearing, or any that are like, pause away, don't put this on me? In general, Brian, would you say?
I think short hair cats. Short hair cats seem to tolerate it and embrace it better than long hair cats.
Interesting. Where do you think that is?
Short hair cats are active. They're always vibrant, full of energy, and they're ready for something new and different. The Persians are a little more on the sedate side, and it makes no difference to them, this, that, anything. Short hair cats like a challenge.
Okay, that's a great analogy. How about you two, Kathy and Teresa? You're also all breed judges. You want to weigh in here on cats who like costumes and others that say no, thank you?
I think it really depends on the cat's personality. I would think the Persians would tolerate it a little bit better because they are so laid back. But you know, I've seen some pretty funny short hairs, like a Cornish Rex. One time was in a dinosaur. They said, yeah, it's a C Rex instead of a T Rex. You know,
That's good, C-Rex.
And so we've had some pretty funny short hairs, but the Persians, I think, tend to deal with things on their head better than the short hairs do. But I think it mainly just depends on the cat.
How about you, Teresa? What's your thoughts?
Well, remember too, Persians are handled and bathed like from a very young age. So they're used to all this messing around. So I can see where they would handle it. But you know, on the other hand, the short hairs don't have the coat that would be encumbered and pull on the coat in interesting positions that a short hair does. But at the end of the day, it really comes down to the individual cat.
Good job. Oh my gosh. Lady Gaga, take a seat. Look at these powerhouses. Brian, tell us about these two.
I don't see them yet. They're gonna have to wait for them to appear on my.
They'll pop in. Kathy,
Great.
you want to start it?
Yeah, these are Kathy Pritchard's Cornish Rexes. She has 2 black Cornish Rexes, and she makes these outfits for her cats. And she parades.
Oh, I see them now.
She parades them around the cat show the whole day long. And because they're both the same color, I think they're mother and daughter, then she'll give one of them a break and dress up the other one. And people don't even know she's switched out cats. But
Wow.
she really gets elaborate with these outfits.
What do you think of these, Brian, Kathy's cats?
I think they're extremely elaborate.
All right.
I think they're very used to being dressed up, but yeah, they are normally a very active cat. So it's just that, to me, it makes it even more amazing that they will sit there with those glasses on and the headpieces and the necklaces and the fancy long trains on their dresses. And yeah, she shows them off quite well.
Well, they're beautiful. They're very beautiful. Do we have any more?
Yes, a few more.
Oh, we got the man in the middle, Brian Pearson. All right. When that comes up for you, Brian, that's a great photo of you. It's a cat, looks like one best for some sort of a Christmas tree look. Do you remember this one?
I'm still waiting.
Okay.
And this is one of Brian's favorite cats, so Judge, this exotic, this red tabby exotic. He said, make sure you get one of the red tabby exotic. So I asked the owner to send me some pictures.
Yeah, I would never go with yellow and pink, but it works. I'm getting some fashion tips.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Yes.
Talk about the one in the middle, Brian.
Red tabby exotic always dresses. Oh, that's Bean again. That's Bean.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, Bean.
Bean always, look at, he's almost smiling.
He is. He likes that
Looking
ribbon.
at me, and he's almost smiling because he knows he's won. He knows he's important.
Yeah.
He embraces it completely. You know, he's a happy, happy cat.
I'd love to meet Bean.
And wear anything you want to. He smiles and enjoys it completely.
Where does Bean?
He's
where's
very
Bean
sweet.
from? Is he from the Midwest? Where's Bean live?
Louisiana.
I think
Louisiana. Ah, he's worth a drive. COVID, go away. I want to meet Bean when it's safe to do so.
Well, I tried to get his owner to come on, and she was too shy. So.
Well, we love Bean. I'm on Team Bean. So we got a cat wrapped up as a present, Brian. What's this one all about?
I like the package. I like that package. I like the cat is smiling and looking at you, and it's like, have I got a package for you? You know, it's very cute. It's very cute.
I think he's gunning for a job with, UPS or Amazon or something, showing he can make a delivery.
Yes. Yes.
All right. We've got about 15, 17 minutes left in the show, so let's wrap this up. Oh, I love these. Is this from the virtual cat show?
The middle one is, but these are bean on the other side. So
Okay.
we're a little bit after Christmas, but I had to throw in this Christmas shot with the.
This one has a Santa beard, doesn't it? Bean has a beard.
It's got something going on there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like me before I pluck. Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah. But this cat in the middle that's a Maine Coon, right?
No, that's
Okay, the two on the sides are bean.
Right, but what about the one in the middle?
Oh yes, and
he's just a random bred cat.
that's the Maine Coon. And
He's like, come on in, come. I'm hot looking. Look at my knitted outfit. I love that pose, don't you?
I love hat. I love his hat, and I love his pose.
Yeah. Yeah. Move over, dogs. Cats got it going on, don't you think?
Oh yes.
I think cats do a catwalk with more class. Dogs are like, did you like me? Did you like me? Did you like me? And the cats are like, of course you liked me. Of course you liked me. Now, do anything.
We had a competition for the people to dress up also.
Oh, really?
At the international show last year. So that was fun. Not only did we have the costume cats, but the people were able to dress up.
Oh, that sounds
There's even
good.
a show in New England where they'll dress up with their cats all in a theme. So that
Nice.
the owners and the cats dress up.
Wow.
Yeah. So I had a few more Christmas ones.
Those are cute.
Yes.
Bean is the star. Bean is the cat model of everything. Wow.
And you can see Bean never repeats an outfit.
No.
Now he has quite a wardrobe.
Oh my gosh. Thank you for putting that together, Kathy and Brian, for helping us learn about that. We're at this time, we're going to talk about the American Shorthair. And after that, we're going to make the cocktail, the last cocktail for the year. And it's called the Happy New Year cocktail. And so are you ready to start that, Kathy? Because I'm going to get ready and turn off my screen while I get ready I'm going to shift gears and be a bartender.
We're gonna have Brian and I and Teresa, all three, talk about the American Shorthairs.
That sounds wonderful. Take it away, guys.
Okay. So the first thing I want to talk about with the American Shorthair is that this is our naturally occurring short hair breed of cat in North America. And there's, they come in all different kinds of colors and patterns, but they do not come in the Himalayan or the Siamese pointed pattern. Okay. So they were called domestic short hairs. These are working cats. It was one of the first original 5 breeds that were registered in CFA in 1906. But they renamed themselves to American Shorthair from domestic shorthair in 1966. And so this is a very powerfully strong built cat, shows a lot of agility and endurance. They've got a really thick, short, even coat with a broad head. The eyes, we call them a half almond. So they're a little straighter on the top, rounder on the bottom. And like I said, they come in all the colors, but the Siamese pattern. Brian, you've bred Americans, right?
Yes, they're one of my favorite breeds.
Okay, tell us about them.
They're very sweet. They're very gentle. The silver tabby that you see in front of you is the most striking color. When people come into a cat show, they are smitten immediately by the size, the strength, and the majestic shape and color and pattern of silver tabby.
Yeah, these
They're
cats
always a
have been
crowd
bred for so
favorite.
many years for that color and pattern, and so you see such a crisp, clear silver with that dense, dark black marking. It really is striking. And this is a brown patch tabby and white, just to show you
Yes.
some other colors. Brown tabbies.
They
Silver
come
shaded.
in every color except for pointed and hybrid colors.
Right. So what are their personalities like, Brian?
They're extremely sweet, very pleasant. You can tell pretty quickly from the time they are 4 months of age. If you've got a show cat, you don't have to wait until it's 9 months, 10 months, a year old. They develop and mature even nicer. By the time they're 3 years old, they should be a fully developed breed. They continue to develop breadth of chest, boning, muscle tone. They're a spectacular breed of cat. Very popular.
And they're pretty active, aren't they?
More popular in other countries than they are in the United States.
Yes, especially Japan. Japan really
Yes.
embraces the American short hair.
Yes.
And you would see more in Japan than you would in America. I thought these pictures of kittens were cute. Lots of silver tabbies, but you can see they come in black and white, silver tabby or blue tabby and white, you know, a brown mackerel tabby and white. They come in, like we said, all kinds of different colors. They called them a working cat because they were the original mousers for the cats in North America. But we call them American short hairs because we know their pedigrees, we know their lineage, we could trace them back to the beginning of the breed. And so if you're looking to add an American short hair to your household, you want to make sure that it's a pedigree cat. And
the other really striking thing too, looking at the silver tabbies, are those beautiful green eyes, and that goes with the silver tabby pattern. I just love the way that you see all those bright green eyes in that striking silver pattern. Yeah, there we go.
Here has really got beautiful green eyes.
Isn't that gorgeous? And that big padded muzzle, you can just see it's going to catch mice.
Okay, thank you.
That is one beautiful, beautiful cat. I love that cat.
Before
I know that.
Arden, can I do my quick CFA?
Oh, yeah.
I want to do a real quick CFA ad. Okay.
Sure. Yeah, because guys, this is brought to you every week by the Cat Fancier Association, and they are on a mission to really recognize purebreds and household cats. And I love that. So take it away, Kathy.
Okay. So if you go to cfa.org, let's say that you got a pedigree cat for Christmas and you want to register your cat. You can go to cfa.org under registration and services. Right here it says register your pedigree cat or kitten, or register your companion cat. So if you have a random bred cat at home and you want to register that under our Companion Cat World program, you would click on this link. If you got a pedigree cat, then you would click on register a pedigree cat. Your slip is going to either be blue or yellow. Blue means that you'll have to pay the registration fee. Yellow means the breeder already paid that for you. So depending on what color you have, it will depend on which link you follow. But it's real easy to get your cat registered. You just go to cfa.org under registration services, and you just click on that link. And to do your companion cat, same thing, you click on the link for Companion Cat World. And then this is going to have you click button join now to register your cat that way.
All right, thank you, Kathy. And we also, we've got about 7 minutes left. I need a few minutes to make my drink, but the CCW, Cat Companion World, go ahead and show that.
Okay, so that second link I showed you was for the Companion Cat World. For a one-time fee of $13, you can register your lovely random bred cat that you have at home. And when you upload a picture, you get this lovely card, and I mean, it's hard plastic that has your cat's picture on it. Whoops, my camera's backwards. Your cat's name and your name. And you can also get luggage tags, which are great to put on your carrier. So when the cat goes to the vet, you can also get key rings for your keychain. And you can find all that out at cfa.org /CCW.
Well, Brian, I haven't properly introduced you to pet safety cat Casey, who is a red tabby, but look at how far he stretches. What do you think? And he purrs like a Mack truck.
A loving cat is so important.
Yeah, and I rescued him when he was a kitten, and he is a certified therapy cat, and he's been to 13 states teaching veterinary approved pet first aid with my dog and I. What do you think? And he always has something to say, right, Casey?
I think that's cool. I think that's very.
He goes, "Hi, dude. I want to wish you a happy New Year. Happy New Year, Brian." All
And
right.
don't you have some classes coming up?
Yeah, we actually.
Thank you.
That's Casey and Rusty, my feline teachers. I have a terrier mix named Kona, but we have a cat-only first aid class via Zoom, live interactive. It's going to be on January 25th or February 25th. So go to Pet First Aid for You. And for all of you that have dogs, we do a dog and a cat Pet First Aid show class. So go to Pet First Aid for You. We just posted for the first 4 months our schedule. I've taught somebody from Egypt, and I just got an email today from a vet student in Mexico who's taken my January class.
Excellent.
So I promise I will butcher Spanish again, but I'm going to keep giving it a valid try. So guys, you know, we're looking forward to 2021. It's just a couple days away. We've been through a lot. I love that you started, each one of you, the show saying what was something good that happened in 2020, because we got to take that energy moving forward. And I wish all of you a great, happy 2021. We got to celebrate in style. So today I came up with the Happy New Year cocktail. Now, it sounds weird, but be patient. You just take a cocktail shaker glass. I love this image from our very talented Teresa Kiger. Thank you, Teresa. This one is great. You just take 3 ounces of your favorite bourbon, put it in a cocktail shaker with ice. Then another 3 ounces of orange juice, put it in there. Now this is gonna be like Arden. Have you already started drinking? No. Maple syrup. What? It gets better. You put 3 tablespoons of maple syrup. I know Brian's like, what's wrong with this lady? Okay. This is fun. I love chemistry and alcohol. And then you put it, you wait, and you have to give it a good shake. Probably about 30 seconds. And you should see a lot of frost on the glasses. I've been protecting my champagne flute from Casey and Rusty. So when you pour it in there, you're not finished. You pour it in your champagne glass about halfway. Then you take your favorite champagne or sparkling white wine. Remember, French have the trademark on champagne. So if you buy it from, Paducah, Kentucky, it's got to be called sparkling white wine. But you just lightly pour it in there, give it a little fuzz and bubbles, and then you make it look pretty by adorning it with a nice slice of orange. Doesn't that look refreshing, guys? What do you think?
Beautiful.
Yes.
So at this time, whether it's a glass of water, coffee, or the Happy New Year cocktail, let's all raise a glass for all cats everywhere, because they make us such better humans. You guys want to toast to the kitties?
Yes.
A toast. A toast.
All right. You know that maple syrup keeps it from being too bitey, do you know? And the bourbon mellows my belly, and I'm getting my vitamin C in the most creative, fun way. And come here, Casey. Casey says, I wish you a Merry New Year. I wish you a Merry New Year. I wish you a Merry New Year. Thank you for loving kitties.
Oh, I hope everybody has a wonderful and prosperous and healthy 2021.
And next week, guys, to start
Well,
off thank you, Brian. To start off 2021, our show on January 6th is going to feature Geraldine Chada. Yeah, the founder of Miwana. I always say it wrong.
Marijuana.
I haven't touched this stuff. No THC, no marijuana in it. It is organic catnip. And before we go, I'll just show you. Check this out. Casey and Rusty, we got some little prizes from Geraldine ahead of time. So we're going to be giving away some great prizes. This is a great organization, and Geraldine Chada has a big heart for dogs and cats. So
Just one quick programming note. For those of you that are watching us on Facebook Live, we had to change the Zoom way of doing our meetings. They're no longer a webinar now, they're a meeting. So you're not able to watch us via Zoom anymore. Sorry, in the future, watch us on Facebook Live or look for us later on YouTube. Okay?
right, you still got a chance to win some of our prizes from today. So Kathy Black will be picking a winner. I love all of you guys. I love that you love cats. Let's have a great 2021. So until next time, the show brought to you by the Cat Fancier Association. Same cat channel, same cat time. We're going to see you on Meowie Hour.
Thank you, Brian.
Thank you.
Okay, Brian.